Hey guys, Henry here from uniquedesignz.net, and my question for you today is this. You have Kim Kardashian and Gary Vaynerchuk in a branding experience cage match. Who do you think will win the battle? Let me share with you two individual experiences I had with each of these folks, and you tell me at the end which one won. So about 7 years ago, my wife and I used to go to the nightclubs in New Jersey, in northern New Jersey, and we really enjoyed that. We went with our friends, and we went often, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And so one Thursday, Kim Kardashian gets hired to make a guest appearance. And I think she was paid like $50,000 to show up for like 2 hours, which blew my mind. And so I remember getting there with my wife, and my wife was excited because she was a fan of the show at the time. And, we're hanging out, and the place was crazy. I mean, there was 1,000 people there, easy. So she walks in, they put her in this VIP area, and she really paid no mind to the audience. She just hung out with the three people that she came with, and that was the extent of the entire evening. People were trying to get her autograph and take selfies and everything. Didn't want anything to do with that. So I thought that was interesting, because when I would watch my wife watching the show, she seemed very approachable, very what's the word? Inviting. And she just seemed like she's very personable. And to get that experience from her in person was the exact opposite. And I was like, wow, that's a complete disconnect for me. And I was a bit turned off. There's all these people here dying to just give her a hug, right? And wanted nothing to do with it. Puss on her face, that's it, right? Now, fast forward. This February, matter of fact, I was at a digital marketing conference in San Diego, and Gary Vaynerchuk was one of the keynote speakers. And if you know Gary, if you watch Gary on his videos, he comes across very, very rough around the edges, and not the type of person you might be able to just walk up to and give it and thank him or give him a shout out or anything like that, right? So it was amazing. When I got up and got a chance to meet him, it was a completely different story. So he likes to do the Q&As at the end of the keynote, and I get up and I just thanked him for doing what he does and helping me through the hard times of my business and stuff. And man, when I tell you, the response that I got from him just completely, it was insane. I don't know how else to explain it. It was so impactful. He came across so genuine. He was asking me what part of New Jersey I was from, and he's from New Jersey, and it was just wow. I actually saw myself having a glass of wine with this guy one day. That experience was completely different from the one that I thought I was going to get. I thought he was going to start yelling at me like he does in these videos. And it was completely not the case. And so I share with you these two experiences because branding experience for your business is tremendously important, because we have to be empathetic and we have to put ourselves in our target audience's shoes and ask ourselves, how do we want to show up for them? How do we want to experience our product or service? How would we expect that? What would we demand? We get caught up in the sales and the marketing and the lead generation of our businesses, and we forget about the humanistic part of it. Treating your business like a human is very important, because you only have one shot to make a first impression. So if your marketing materials, if your design, or your brand design looks shoddy, chances are people are going to think of you as maybe cheap or amateur. If you come across polished and professional and you provide a great branding experience, to your audience, you're going to be known as credible and authoritative and an expert in your niche. So how do you want to show up? And how do you want to be remembered? Look, this experience I had with Kim Kardashian 7 years ago still sticks in my head today. And the same thing goes for Gary. So good or bad, it's super, super important. So I invite you guys to share some experiences, good and bad, in the comments below on some of the brands that you purchased from, you bought from, that gave you the chills, like they were so awesome and you felt like so connected with them. And I also want you to share some experiences that were terrible, which made you never go back to that business and buy from them again. Because that will help this community tremendously understand the importance of brand experience. So I'll leave you with that, guys. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. I'm here and committed to helping you build a bolder brand, bigger brand, more powerful brand, so that you can begin to design the life of your dreams with your business. I'll see you in the next video, guys.